Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this one, we are going to be going over the combat diversity weapon bullshit beta that was released today. This video is a bit late, just because I wasn't home for lunch today, because I went out to lunch with my team at work, so I wasn't able to make the video during lunch, and as a result, we have a late video. But here at the Combat Academy, we are in our own little instance here, and we can buy all these tier 92s of all of the new stuff. First thing I want, oh look, nice old Staphysliske. I want to try these out just to see how it works, like how fast it seems. Oh god, that's so weird. That's so fast, this global cooldown. That's ridiculous. This has to be OP right here. There's no way that's not like insane. And it just feels so wrong. Like how like it's just like goes against the entire, muscle memory of the global cooldown. Anyways, yeah, I don't really know a whole lot what I want to say in this video, just because I feel like it's all already been said in my last video, but I really don't like this approach to the weapon diversity. I'll try and maybe go over a bit more coherently what I was talking about in the last video a little bit, but if you ask me, it is definitely not diversity to have something like the daggers we have here. Their special is to occasionally give you an auto attack. I think it's 5%. I haven't even seen one happen yet, unless I'm not paying attention. But it is just a straight DPS buff, the same way scimitars are just a straight DPS buff versus what they are now. But the problem is the maces are a straight DPS buff. Oh, I just saw it go off. It actually had a little animation, I think. But the maces are also a straight DPS buff, and they're just superior in every way. So they're not diversifying weapons if they're just going to have them, a lot of them be DPS buffs, and one of them is just completely superior. Like, I feel like old school does niches way, way better with their weapons, because, I mean, they have very, pretty diverse selection at the top end. You have the twisted bow, the dragon hunter crossbow, the whatever you call it thing. This, is it a scythe? Yeah, the scythe, right? I don't know. I don't really play old school, but I'm pretty sure it's called the scythe of something. And then you have like the trident for mage, or if you're doing ancients, you use like something else. It's a lot of different weapons and stuff for in old school, but there's definitely a different selection. They all have their own, benefits and downsides for different situations. I just don't see why they couldn't do something like that. Maybe, focus more on having different special attacks, but then obviously that just, contributes to Switchscape even more. I don't really know. Honestly, I don't have a good solution, but even if they want to go ahead with what they've done with these, they need to do it with all the weapons. They can't just leave some weapons by the wayside and just have them be basically have there be no reason to use them, because there's just other weapons that have effects now, and the ones that get left out don't have effects. Like, yeah, that was a lot of slaughter hits. So the bleed extension, obviously, with these with the spear. But yeah, they can't just do like a small selection of the weapons, otherwise it's just going to wreak havoc on the economy, and it just seems a bit ridiculous. I also just watched a clip of Couchy doing a telos kill on the beta with dragon maces, and he did it in 2 minute 57, and the P5 was like 3 seconds. It's just like ridiculous. I think that might have been a bug or something, but still, if that's even remotely possible, like this just doesn't seem well thought out at all, as far as any of the balance goes. Let me see. I've heard there's like, it might be because of the way the thresholds are working. No, it doesn't seem to be that way at all. Because I saw some people saying that you could do like ultimates more often. Like I saw someone that had like Sun, Death Swiftness, Zerk, and Cade up at all at the same time. I'm not sure how that happens, but yeah. I don't really have a whole lot to show on this video, but I did want to make one on the beta just so I could talk about it a little bit more. But pretty much the consensus on Reddit has been they can't really do these updates without having all the weapons in them, and that's pretty much my stance as well. I really just think they need to go back to the drawing board. Nobody really was expecting this to come out soon. Put it back on the shelf, because they really can't just have half the weapons in the game be essentially worthless without giving them any effects. Like the fact that Kopeshes are going to be worse than Drygors if this comes out is just ridiculous, honestly. Like, imagine that. Like, Drygor's mace, I think, was below 10 mil before they announced this, and then afterwards it just went up massively. So yeah, I didn't want to make this video too overly long, but those are pretty much still my thoughts. Nothing has really changed, and if you've been reading Reddit, you probably have seen the same sort of things. But the beta is out now. If you want to check it out, you can go to the RuneScape homepage, click on the beta news post, and the link to join it is right at the top there. Come here to Lumbridge and you can enter your own instance of the Combat Academy, because there's obviously going to be a lot of people around here. And if you want, you can head on and fuck around a bit, do some bosses that you want to practice or stuff like that. Open all your clue scroll caskets just for the meme of it if you have a bunch stocked up. Anything like that you can do, without penalty, without actually using your supplies. But obviously if you get anything good, like a drop or anything like that, you won't be able to keep it in the main game. But yeah, some people are taking advantage of that. I don't think I have anything really that I want to do in the beta right now. I don't have any clues ready to go, but yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I had some good comments on yesterday's video, but yeah, they really need to add more to this, otherwise it's going to be a shit show, and I'm sure there'll be tons of bugs as well. But other than that, I'll be making a new video, like I said, on Friday for the month ahead, as usual, and yeah, I'll see you guys for that. Peace out.